Hello everyone, welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Friday, December 9th, 2016. 9 races on the card. The poly-track is fast temperature in the low 20 degrees. The first race is a maiden claimant event for the 2-year-olds. The claiming price $7,500. They'll go 6 furlongs. Number 2, Labrador has a rider change to Alonso Quinones, and also rider change in the 1, Ghostpeppers Rain to ALBERTO PUSAC. The favorite, number 4, Citizen Cesar with Eddie Zuniga. And they're off. Fast start for Sierra Gentleman. Also commencing well from between horses comes Arizona Baby, and now Citizen Cesar, the favorite, will add some pep to the pace as they race up the backstretch. Distant Moon, the first-time starter, is fourth, racing up into third now, only a length and a half off the pace, and then a length for the back to another firster, Labrador, just to the inside. Oh, losing the rider there, Sierra Gentleman has unseated rider Orlando Mojica, and Ghostpeppers Rain is last of the lot. First quarter, 22 and 4. So up front, it's Citizen Cesar, the favorite, closest to the rail, shadowed up to the outside by Arizona Baby. These two are in lockstep. Distant Moon is idling along in third. Through from the inside comes Labrador in fourth as the field midpoint through the turn. So on the inside, it's still Citizen Cesar, still pressured to the outside. Arizona Baby revs up, and switching off the rail, here comes Distant Moon, and Labrador's found his feet as the field reaches the top of the home stretch, and it's Arizona Baby confronts Citizen Cesar, but Citizen Cesar digging down deep, and by the 8th pole has the lead by a length. Arizona Baby trying to kick on. Here comes Labrador down the center of the track, plugging away, but they've got to get to Citizen Cesar. Citizen Cesar laboring, Labrador running, but Citizen Cesar, the favorite, will just hang on by about a length and a half in the end. Labrador was second, then came Too Much Lute, running time 1:14 flat. Number 4, Citizen Cesar, sets the pace and holds off all challengers to win as the favorite, returning 480, 280, 220. Second, number 2, Labrador. Third, number 6, Too Much Lute. Fourth, number 5, Arizona Baby. The exacta, $20.80. The trifecta, $66.20. Superfecta, $600 even. Running time for the first race, 1:14 flat. There was an inquiry in the first, but no change to that spill there with number 7, Sierra Gentleman. Rider Orlando Mojica did get up and walk off under his own power. Tonight's second race is a claimant event for the boys to go a mile and 1/16. Scratch number 8, Otis My Man. Morning line favorite, number 1, Duval Street with PRENTICE are all in line. And they're off. Quick start in the middle for Shady Creek, a fast start along the rail for Duval Street, and also Ogee's Ekati is going to be a pace presence as they race under the stands for the first time. A link for the back down along the inside, Sky Blue Mongolia. The 9-time winner is fourth, saving all the ground on the run to the first turn. A link for the back, the class-dropping John Adams is fifth, about 3.5 off the pace, and a separation of 4 to second last Boomer 6. And at the back of the pack is Pioneer Justice. First quarter mile for Shady Creek was 24-1. So Shady Creek out in that 2-path shows the way 3 parts of the length. Inching up the rail is Duval Street, who's on that synthetic debut. That one now matches strides with the leader. Then a link for the back, it's Sky Blue Magnolia in those Foster Family Silks racing in third, inching an ever closer third as they approach the half-mile marker. Link for the back, Ogee's Ekati now being passed by Sky Blue Mongolia. Half mile, 48-1, and it's Duval Street. Duval Street opening up on Shady Creek by 2 as they make their entrance to the turn. So the favorite, Duval Street and PRENTICE, show them into the far turn run in front by 2. Shady Creek back in second. Here comes John Adams revving up to the outside. John Adams, the danger, as they're just outside the quarter pole. So it's Duval Street and John Adams, and coming from the back of the pack, here comes Pioneer Justice, but is going very wide in the top of the lane as they spin for the money. Duval Street cuts the corner in front by 2. Here's John Adams with the challenge to the outside. Pioneer Justice still making good progress from the absolutely nowhere. Ogee's Ekati is motoring on the stand side. 1/16 left for Duval Street. Here comes Pioneer Justice. Pioneer Justice lunging at Duval Street down to the wire, and the favorite Duval Street will just hang on by a half a length over Pioneer Justice. Link for the back came Boomer 6 and John Adams. Number 1, Duval Street. And PRENTICE gets the victory in race 2 as the favorite, owned by the Bushwood Racing Stables, trained by Larry Smith. Number 1, Duval Street, returns 480, 320, 280. Finishing second, number 5, Pioneer Justice. Third, number 6, Boomer 6. And fourth, number 3, John Adams. The exacta, 21-20. Trifecta, 103.50. SUPERFECTA 926 even, and the daily double 1760. Running time for race 2, 147 and 2. Tonight's third race is a maiden special weight for the filly 2-year-olds. They'll race 6 furlongs. Jockey change for the morning line favorite, number 8 Shortcakes, will be ridden by Orlando MOJICA. They are off. Will Ling hopped right as they kicked it, but it was a clean beginning for Magic Humor, who came out running. Quick into stride with those blinkers on today. Personal Cat up to display some good pace. And also Queen of Corona races up to stack up 3 across the track as they race up the backside. Shortcakes came away racing in the 4th position. She's 4 in front of Rossini Sunrise, then a link further back to Tango Rose, who races mid-pack about 9 off the lead. Then a link further back, Will Ling, after that blown start, starts to close in. She's only about 9 lengths off the lead as they blitz into the far turn. First quarter, 22-1, and it's a log jam up front. Personal Cat to the inside. Now taken out of there. Magic Humor confronted to the outside by Queen of Corona. Making good progress from mid-pack. Here comes Tango Rose, the daughter of Candy Ride, closing in as the field just outside the quarter pole. It's Magic Humor on the inside. To the outside, Queen of Corona. Here comes the danger, Tango Rose, who set sail on a 3-wide side as they straighten for the money. It's Tango Rose who strikes the front. Tango Rose in front by a length, still grinding away on the inside. Personal Cat down the center of the track. Here comes Rossini Sunrise, and Rossini Sunrise may be going best of all by the 16th pole, and Rossini Sunrise just ran right on by Tango Rose. Rossini Sunrise for the Colebrook stable wins, throttled down by 3. Tango Rose, the firster, was second. Late charge to the inside from Shortcakes. Running time up on the board, 113 and 2. Number 3, Rossini Sunrise. Racing from mid-pack, turns for home and kicks it into top gear to win going away for Beverly Anderson and Edward Seltzer. Ben Colebrook, the winning trainer, and Alonso Quinones with the heads-up ride. Number 3, Rossini Sunrise, daughter of Bernardini, returned 660, 360 and 280. Second first-time starter, number 2, Tango Rose, 38 Shortcakes, and 4th to 7, Unmistaken Legend. The Exacto was worth $40.20. The Trifecta for $1, $70.90. Daily Double, $18.80. The Super, $1,306.80. And the Pick 3, $66.80. Running time for number 3, Rossini Sunrise, 113 and 2. Tonight's 4th race is a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2. The claiming price $7,500. They'll race 1 mile, field of 6. Morning line favorite at even money on the morning line, number 6, Rebel Reserve, with Johnny McKee in the saddle. And they're off. It's Wolf Bayou who's being hustled on out. Quick into stride goes smack down, and Sir Gary, the favorite's going to loop up 3 wide as the 3 race into the clubhouse turn, stacked up 3 across the track. They're linked in front of Trick Rudy, who rides the rail there in 4th. Arch Leader in the Crewman Orange is 5th, about 6 lengths off the lead, and last away early Rebel Reserve, Can See 'Em All. Field covered by 8 lengths from top to bottom, and it's Smackdown who shows them up top in front by 2. Up to the outside, the favorite, Sir Gary, has Wolf Bayou pinned in there in 3rd. A hard to hold there, Tricky Rudy is 4th, and racing erratically there for the jock, about 3.5 off the pace and 2 in front of Arch Leader. And still last of the sextet is Rebel Reserve as they continue their run up the backstretch. The first quarter mile, moderate, 24 and 2/5 seconds. So it's Smackdown, shows the way by a length. The favorite, Sir Gary, right there in that pocket spot. These 2 are 3 in front of Wolf Bayou, who continues to race in 3rd. Tricky Rudy has a rough go, is parked out about 5 wide as they make their entrance into the turn, and Arch Leader is being asked to quicken, and running on from the back, Rebel Reserve starts to close in as their midpoint through the turn. The half mile was timed 48 seconds flat. So it smacks down, now confronted by Sir Gary. Here's Wolf Bayou punching up to the 3 wide side. Tricky Rudy still floating out in the middle of the track there in 4th as they reach the top of the home stretch. Sir Gary to the outside, to the inside, Smackdown. These 2 dispute it, 3 in front of Wolf Bayou by the 8th pole. It's Sir Gary trying to push on by. Smackdown digging down deep to the inside. Wolf Bayou has no response as they race by the 16th pole, and Smackdown finding more. Smackdown opening up here. Smackdown under a well-proportioned ride by Alonso Quinones to win by 3. Sir Gary, the favorite, was 2nd, Wolf Bayou 3rd, and Tricky Rudy was 4th. Running time up on the board, 140 and 1. Number 1, Smackdown, takes them all the way up top. Well rationed on the front end by jockey Alonso Quinones. The winner, number 1, Smackdown, wins for Santos Rubalcaba, trained by Juan Rubalcaba. The winner returns 740, 380, and 280. Second, number 5, the favorite, Sir Gary. Third, the 3, Wolf Bayou. Fourth goes 2, Tricky Rudy. The exacta, $32.40. The try, $86.50. The super, $628. The double, $44.80. The pick 3 was worth $77.40. Running time for the fourth event, 1:40 and 1/5 second. Fifth race, a claimant event for the girls, which have never won 3. The claimant price, $5,000. They'll go 6 panels. Morning line favorite at even money, number 2, Scouted Out. Alonzo Quinones seeking his 3rd victory on the card.
At the post, they are racing. Good start for Roman Canvas today. A quick start up to the outside for Lipstick Stain. And punching up between horses, there goes Which Way to the Argo. Also, Blue by 2 is a pace presence. Well bounced on the run down the backstretch. As Boarding Card is now 5th, taking off heels there. The favorite, Scouted Out, just checked hard and went from 5th all the way back to last as the field heads to the half-mile pole. To the inside, Blue by 2, pressured by Roman Canvas. These two duel it out as they took the opening quarter in 22-3. Blue by 2 just to the inside. Roman Canvas to the outside. A link for the back. Here comes Which Way to the Argo, and also Lipstick Stain is underway. Through from the inside, My Four Rewards, and kicking out wide. Color Me Blush is motoring in about the 4 path as the field passes the quarter-mile pole. It's Blue by 2. Blue by 2 is going to cut the corner. Here's Color Me Blush to the outside. Through from the inside, My Four Rewards. And Scouted Out, the favorite, is in about the 5 path, making good momentum. Has an 1/8 of a mile to get to Blue by 2. And about 7 lengths to make up. Blue by 2 finding more up top. Blue by 2 and Johnny McKee trying to hold off Color Me Blush. Late charge from a Tough Luck Scouted Out. But Blue by 2 and John McKee going to get it done by 2 in the end. Color Me Blush was second. Tough Luck for the favorite, Scouted Out, third. Running time on the board, 1:12-3.
Number 4, Blue by 2, pulls the slight upset here with Johnny McKee for owner BBM Farms. Tommy Drury, the winning trainer. Blue by 2 returns 1540, 940, 340. Finishing second, number 9, Color Me Blush. Third was number 2, Scouted Out. And fourth was the 8, Runaway Gal. The exacta, $106.20. The try, $310.60. Daily double, $51.40. The pick 3, $87.75. The pick 4, $316.20. And the pick 5 for 50 cents, $1,202.60. Running time for the 5th, 1:12-3. Tonight's 6th race, a maiden special weight for 3-year-olds and up. They'll go 6 1/2 furlongs. Field of 7, no program changes. Morning line favorite, first-time starter, number 3, Swift One, with Julio Garcia in the irons.
All set. They are off. Not the best start for the firster Swift One, but a good beginning for Michi Bra. Michi Bra leads him up out of the chute in front by just about a length. River Kid pressing a pace, and Young's Mill will stack up 3 across the track. These 3 are a length in front of El Bonita, who races along in the 4th position. Through from the inside, quickly, here comes the favorite Swift One after that poor break, and Swift Run right up the rail into the lead. Now shows him up the backside, outside the half-mile pole, in front by a 1/2 a length. Costa Mesa right to his outside. Michi Bra right in the thick of it there, too. In the middle, River Kid, and stacked up about 5 deep comes Young's Mills through the first quarter of 23 and 1/5 second. So it's Swift One. The 4-year-old Munnings Gelding shows them outside the quarter pole in front by a length and a half. Now 2. Out there 4 wide, continuing is Young's Mills through from the inside. Michi Bra, half-mile in 46 and 1/5 second. By the quarter pole as they race to the head of the lane, and Swift One. Swift One off the turn in front by 3. El Bonita to the stand side is lugging in, but making good progress. King's Wish from the back of the pack, 1/8 left for Swift One. And El Bonita still finishing with interest. 1/16 now for Swift One is almost there. And Swift One, good-looking debut performance here. Swift One getting it done. El Bonita was second, King's Wish third, and Young's Mills was 4th.
Number 3, Swift One, the favorite, had a poor beginning, but made up for it, got through down the backside, and won going away at first asking for the Windmill Manor Farm. Wesley Ward trained Julio Garcia was up top. The winner, $5.80, $4.260. Finishing second, number 5, El Bonita. Third, the 7, King's Wish. And fourth was number 4, Young's Mill. The exacta, $31.60. The dollar try, $36.50. Daily double, $43. Super, $372.90. and the pick 3, $157.20. Running time for the 6th race, 1:17 and 4/5 seconds. Tonight's 7th race is a claimant event to go 5.5 furlongs. Scratch number 5, Looking at Country. Jockey change on the 11, Kate's Forest to Victor Balon, and the morning line favorite number 9, Kiowa's Warrior for trainer Jeff Barkley.
And they are racing. And Soledar caught a flyer. Quick beginning for J-Pa. Through from the inside, there goes Wind Rider. A link for the back away in 4th comes Boom Boom Frankie, about 3.5 off the pace, and a link for the back. Up on the outside comes Hard Luck Monk. As the field races up the backstretch past the half-mile pole, and up front it's the favorite Kiowa's Warrior. Shows them up top by about a length. The first quarter for Kiowa's Warrior was in 22 and 1/5 second as they bend into that far turn. It's Kiowa's Warrior and Alonso Quinones opening up by about 4 here on Soledar, who's in chase mode there in second. Wind Rider and Boom Boom Frankie starts to gear up as the field just outside the quarter-mile pole. So it's Kiowa's Warrior, who's made every yard this far, does all the heavy lifting and spins them off the turn in front by 3. Down the stand side comes Bullseye Boy, up the fence, plugs Soledar. 1/8 left for pace setting. Kiowa's Warrior is set down for the drive. Kiowa's Warrior, 1/8 of a mile to go, in front by 3, lunging to the outside. Bullseye Boy through from the inside is Kate's Forest down to the wire. Kiowa's Warrior trying to hold, and Kiowa's Warrior from coast to coast to give Quinones 3 in the card. It was a 3-way go for the place spot. Running time up on the board, 1:05 and 2.
Number 9, Kiowa's Warrior takes him all the way up top to give Alonso Quinones his 3rd victory in the card. The winner owned and trained by Jeff Barkley. Number 9, Kiowa's Warrior, returning 880, 460, 380. Second was number 10, Bullseye Boy. Third, number 11, Kate's Forest. And fourth, the 8, Hard Luck Monk. The exacta 29.20. The daily double, 24.80. Superfecta, 1,700, 740. The pick 3, 144.20. Tonight's 8th race is an allowance event for the girls to go 1 mile, field of 7. Morning line favorite at 8 to 5, number 3, Free Thinker with Rodney Prescott.
They are racing. And the starter caught him in a perfect line. It's Bella Joy who barrels on out. Quick into stride from between horses comes Princess Drossi. And also up on the outside, away in good order, comes Echo. As the field races in the first turn, it's Bella Joy. Shows him up top by a length. Dee Birdie right alongside there in second. A link for the back to the pair of Echo and Princess Drossi. They're a 3rd and 4th and 2 in front of Free Thinker, shadowed up by Carmeneer. And at the back of the pack, Candy Crush. Can't see them all. Covered by about 7 lengths from top to bottom, the first quarter in 24 seconds flat. So it's Bella Joy. Shows him up the backstretch in front by just a half length now as Dee Birdie has come to pressure to the outside. These two are a length in front of Echo, who's in a good stalking position in 3rd. Carmeneer's up to the outside within striking range in 4th between runners. There's Free Thinker, a length for the back to Princess Drossi, and Candy Crush can still see them all. Past the half-mile pole, the half in 47 and 4/5 seconds. So fast half mile as they make their entrance in the turn. There goes Dee Birdie. Dee Birdie in front by about 2 now as Echo has moved into second. Looping up on the 3 wide side, here comes Carmeneer. Free Thinker starts to gain ground, and Bella Joy starts to moonwalk outside the quarter pole. It's Dee Birdie still there. Here's Carmeneer with that pressure to the outside. There goes Echo as the field straightens for the stretch drive. It's Echo up to collar Dee Birdie. 1/8 of a mile left, and Echo's found the front. Dee Birdie under left-handed urging down the center. Candy Crush is motoring home, and Candy Crush up to the outside of Echo. Echo responding. Candy Crush lunging down to the wire, and Candy Crush from worst to first, and Tyler Bizarro gets the win in 1:38.1.
Number 7, Candy Crush, the longest shot on the board, rallies from last to first to get up right on the square to win it, giving Tyler Pizarro his first victory in the state of Kentucky. The winner is owned by G. Watts Humphrey Jr., trained by Vicky Oliver, and the winner returns 24.40, 780, 660. Second to 6, Echo. Third, number 5, Dee Birdie, and fourth to 4, Carmeneer. The Super, $968.80. The Daily Double, $131.40. The Exacta, $91 even. The Try, $220.10. And the Pick 3, $154.30. Running time for the 8th race, 1:38 and 1/5 second. Tonight's 9th race is a maiden claimant event for the fillies and mares to go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 2. It's so easy. Morning line favorite number 1, Brenda's Conquest, with Sunny Leone in the tack.
And they're off. Good for business broke in a tangle, but it was a clean start for Harley's Pal. Through from between horses, there goes Kentucky Tornado, and up between those two, Toe Tack will be a pace presence. And out there, 3 wide, comes the firster Midnight Sky King. Then a link for the back is Harley's Pal racing in mid-pack. A link for the back, the favorite Brenda's Conquest has about 5 or 6 links to find. And the early trailer way back after that poor start, Good for Business, must be 30 links out of it through a first quarter in 23 seconds flat. So it's Kentucky Tornado wheeling along on the front end and front by about 2. On the inside, Toltec trying to keep position, but Midnight Sky King, the firster, revving up to the outside. A link for the back. Here comes Scarlet's for Real, midpoint through the turn. Scarlet's for Real is coming with giant strides outside the quarter pole. So Midnight Sky King takes the lead over from Kentucky Tornado. Coming to the outside, Scarlet's for Real looks to tackle on the 3 wide side as they straighten for the stretch drive. Midnight Sky King, a first-time starter, has an 1/8 of a mile to go, leads it by 2. Midnight Sky King trying to hold off Scarlet's for Real down to the inside. It comes Brenda's Conquest, and then everybody else, but Midnight Sky King, well prepared, is going to win the nightcap. Midnight Sky King at 6-1, wins it by 5. Scarlet's for Real was second, then came Brenda's Conquest. Looks like running on from the back of the pack to be fourth was Sittin' Smitten, and a photo for the 5th position. Running time up on the board in 1:13.1.
Number 10, Midnight Sky King, well prepared on debut to win. For owner-trainer Gary Skinner, Petey Prentice was aboard for the winning ride. Midnight Sky King, 14:20, 5:80, and 3:20. Second, number 11, Scarlet's for Real. Third, number 1, Brenda's Conquest. Fourth, number 5, Sittin' Smitten, and 5th for the high 5, number 9, Harley's Pal. The exacta 41.40, the try 61.90. Super 717.40. Pick 3, 442.40. Pick 4, 1,529 even. The super high 5, 1,889.30. The late double, 133.60. There were consolation payouts for the late scratch of that 4 breaking point. Running time for race 9, 1:13.1. Well, that wraps up our Friday, December 9th edition of the Turfway Park Report.